What's going on, fellas? It's another C Boogie. Y'all know the rest. Hey, I want to salute y'all for subscribing to my channel, and I also want to thank y'all for liking my videos. Shout out to the Dime Game Division. All right, let's rock and roll, man. Dealing with women that other men want. You know, dating women that other men want. This is a common occurrence for a lot of guys, man. You know, if you're dating a very beautiful woman, you know, aesthetically, she got a beautiful face, a beautiful body, you know, you're going to have to deal with this. And it don't always necessarily have to be looks why guys will be attracted to your woman. You know, it could be her elegance, her grace, her confidence. She could be humble, you know. Many reasons, man. You know, it could just be the total package of this woman. You know, she just got the confidence of a feminine woman. That's very attractive to a lot of men. So first and foremost, you got to understand that other dudes is going to go at her. You know, it just is what it is. I'm not even going to sit up here and lie, you know, and tell dudes that this not going to happen. No, it's going to happen, and it could happen a lot, you know, especially when you're young. You know what I mean? Because when you're young as men, our egos are huge. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I remember I was dating this Creole girl when I was living down in Louisiana. And we would often go to lounges, you know, clubs on the weekend, and it never failed. Every time I would go to the bathroom, I would come back, and it was the same song she would tell me. Oh, babe, this dude tried to holler at me, that dude tried to holler at me, you know. And it just was what it was, man. I'm like, man, keep drinking your drink, man. We chilling. But just imagine if I approached every guy that tried to talk to this woman. You know, eventually that probably would have cost me my life, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it happened that often. You know? And I just dusted it off my shoulder and kept it moving. Now, what won't be tolerated? That's disrespect. You know what I mean? Let's be real. Disrespect won't be tolerated. So a lot of times in these situations, dudes want to challenge the other man. You know what I'm saying? Because for whatever reason, he feel you ain't thorough enough or you ain't man enough to have that woman. You know, and this is where ego get involved. So when dudes want to challenge the man, then you understand what time it is. You know what I mean? You got to tell your lady, hey, fall back for a second. Let me deal with this. And it's up to you at that point how you going to deal with it. You can de-escalate the situation, you know, walk away, or, you know, you can choose to escalate it. But either way, disrespect will not be tolerated. Or other dudes, they might not deal with you, but they just might want to talk to your woman or flirt with your woman right in front of your face. Once again, disrespect won't be tolerated. You see what I'm saying? And however you want to deal with that, you can use your words. Hey, excuse me, partner. And you see me and my lady trying to have a good time. Hey, I'd appreciate you if you give us 50 feet. You know what I'm saying? And if anything persists from then on, dog, you got the right to defend yourself. You got the right to defend your honor, period. You know what I'm saying? And let me say this, man. You know, a lot of guys got concealed weapons permits and license. So for the guys that walk around with a pistol, if you live in an open carry state, you got to be careful. So I would say for you guys, grab your lady hand and walk out of there. You see what I'm saying? Because when you have a pistol on you, you tend to use it. You know what I'm saying? But when you don't have a pistol on you, this is when you're thinking a lot more logically, and you can de-escalate the situation more quickly just using your words. But when you do got a pistol on you, then you understand, all right, you know, at any given time, you know, I can draw down on this guy. You see what I'm saying? So I would say be smart, grab your lady, get up out of there, because you understand what could happen. And every round that come out that chamber is going to be paperwork for it. So don't think with your ego, fellas. Think with your mind. And if it's a woman that been around you for long enough, she understands that you can protect yourself, that you can protect her. You see what I'm saying? She understands this, man. Any sensible woman. She wouldn't even be with you that long if she didn't feel safe. Grab her hand and walk away. You see what I'm saying? But look, dealing with a woman that look good, other guys want, The reality is, man, a lot of dudes, you don't even understand why the woman wants to be with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's first and foremost, man. First, you gotta find out why this woman wants to be with you personally. It's something about you to make her feel whatever it is she want to feel at that time. You see what I'm saying? For some women, you may make her feel whole again. You made her smile again. She been through a lot of things in life. For some women, you make them feel sexy. She haven't felt that. You know what I'm saying? For some women, you may be so masculine, she just feels so feminine in your presence. She feel like a little girl. She look up to you like a daddy or something like that. But whatever it is, you give her a feeling that, quite frankly, she wasn't getting from the rest of the dudes. So I would stay in that mental pocket with it and not let my mind get off into other things that I can't control. So let me tell you this, dog. There's always gonna be men with more money than you, a bigger house, a bigger car, a better mouthpiece. Straight up. May look better than you, got bigger biceps than you. There's always gonna be a guy out there with more. So it's no point of being threatened by that guy. Just worry about you and her. That'd be my advice, man. And really enjoy your time with her. Because your time could be short once you get into the mode of, because here's what a lot of dudes do. A lot of dudes take that frustration out on the woman, when they quote unquote try to humble her. This happens more often than guys even know. And because the woman looks so good, she been having this happen to her over and over again. And a lot of women reach the point in their life where they say, I ain't putting up with that no more. You dig what I'm saying? Real talk. Not one iota is she gonna put up with that any longer. Guys trying to quote unquote humble her. Because the reality is, it's not her fault that she look good. Blame her parents or thank her parents. But whatever, man. It's just not her fault that she looks the way she look, man. You know what I mean? So you can't punish her for that. You did. And that's exactly why you like her. Because she look good. Be honest with yourself, man. So, just understand that other dudes, they gonna be looking at her when she go to work or to the grocery store. Other dudes gonna compliment her. Other dudes gonna offer her things. But trust in your coaching, trust in your influence. Trust that you the man that she can't find nowhere else. And if you really believe that, and if you internalize that, then you don't have to take the route of always trying to humble her. Real talk. If you really internalize what I just said, your mind wouldn't even drift down to that place, dog. You know what I'm saying? It just wouldn't. So yeah, man, you can't punish the woman for being beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Really, a woman that look real good, she's seen all kind of strange and unconventional behaviors from men her whole life. Since probably she walked into puberty, man. So really, women like that, they just keep it simple, man. They just want a guy that understands them. Obviously, she want a guy she can feel safe with. She want a guy that she can experience life with. But she want to be appreciated for things other than her beauty as well. You know what I mean? So it's one of them things that you got to figure out after you get with this woman. You got to get a proper read on that woman. You have to. But never compromise your masculinity. Because now we got to go down this road. A lot of dudes will compromise that masculinity to hold on to a very beautiful woman. Obviously, before that, hold on to a woman that they think is not so beautiful. The beautiful woman has a lot more rope, right? And in more cases than not, that's the reality. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something, man. If you got a personal value system, you know, if you got a personal code that you live by, then you won't break that for anybody. Because women are women, man, and they gonna try to cross that line. You know what I mean? At some point, they're gonna try to cross that line. And it's up to you to deal with that Ricky Tick on the spot, man. You see what I'm saying? So ultimately, man, dealing with women that other guys may want, well, you just deal with them the same. You know what I'm saying? Act like you've been there before. Act like you're supposed to be there. You see what I'm saying? Don't act like the kid in the candy store and you just happy to be there and, you know, you're trying to hoard all the candy because you don't know the next time you'll be there. Nah, man. Get comfortable, man. Have a seat. Take your shoes off. Act like you've been there before. And act like you plan to be around for a lot longer. And you'll end up doing good in those situations, man. Straight up. But I will say this, a little bit of advice. Do what you can handle, man. Because if you're dealing with a woman that just looks so good to you and you're so enamored by her beauty and it starts affecting your masculinity, it starts affecting your overall emotional and, you know, psychological health at that point, to the point where you can't maintain a high ground with the woman, I would say you're not ready for that yet. But that's just being real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point, the woman gonna pick up on that vibe and she gonna start treating you like it's charity work at some point. And at some point, a real man gonna catch her eye. So before you put yourself through that situation, I would be hands off from that. Do what you can handle, man. And life would be a lot better, right? Shout out to the Dime Game Division. Peace.